What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this episode, we show you that there is hope in Alaska. This is the Motorhome Experiment.
Okay, it's early in the morning in the Sharon family household. And if you can see there, it's flying. We cannot test it outside because it's raining. What do you think about it, Paul?
Everything seems to be working. Camera's working. I think it's good.
Yeah. At our destination, or so we thought. So far we have not needed reservations anywhere coming to Alaska or even been in Alaska until today. We are in Hope, Alaska at the, what is it, Seaview Campground.
Seaview.
There's no availability. I mean, like literally zero availability. And there's a lot of people. So if you're coming this way, pre-book this one. Otherwise, you're gonna be turned around like us right now. I'm not sure even where we're gonna go and stay the night. So we're gonna probably go and check out the other campgrounds, see if they have availability. There's only 2 in town, and I think there's one that is military, another military campground that we're not allowed to stay, obviously. And let's see what happens.
Now inside the Porcupine Campground.
So we went to the Porcupine Campground. That's the one I thought it was military. It's not military, it's national forest. So we drove through there. Zero. No camping spots. All taken.
Yep.
So what's our next place, next objective?
We hope the next place has stuff. Good morning, everybody. You know all that really cool footage that you just saw from Whittier with the ship in the background and all that?
Cruise ship, yeah.
Cruise ship? Yeah, no, you didn't see it because I didn't hit the record button. That's supposed to be her job, to babysit me to make sure I do that stuff.
We literally talked for I don't know how long.
Probably 15, 20 minutes. No, we didn't. It was like 2 minutes, but it was really cool background. But if you go over to our buddies there at veganrv.com, you go over to their YouTube channel.
We hit record.
They probably have a recording of that, and you'll be able to see the cool ghost ship in the background. And then there's some feed on the Instagram that you can see some of that stuff as well. Do we even have a picture of it?
I have one picture. So
we have one picture, so we'll put that up right. Okay, that was cool, right? That's what the whole video was. And just imagine us talking about how cool Whittier is, and the hikes, and the waterfalls, and the abandoned building, and all that stuff. That's what was with that picture in the background. So anyways, now we're heading into Hope. There is hope in Alaska, and we are heading there now.
That's such a good one.
Yeah.
The social hall here, built in 1902. One of the oldest buildings here in Hope. Hope was originally like a big gold strike town, and people eventually wound up vacating out of Hope and heading over to the Klondike and doing more of the gold painting and things over there. And this became a sleepy little ghost town, but they've since revived a lot of the buildings, the cafes and things like that, and they're all really kind of cool.
It's a cute little town, and the thing here seems to be, 1, the fishing, and 2, come in and see the tide.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the fishing yesterday, holy smokes, there was a lot of people here.
Sir, is this a free tour?
Yes, just pay her and then
Yes,
we'll,
please.
You said free.
This is the Seaview RV Park, and you check in right there on the other side of the Seaview Bar and Seaview Cafe, little building there. But you can see yesterday it was packed and we couldn't get in.
Yeah.
And today, Sunday, it is kind of empty. But we're gonna take a look around, go out and check out some of the people fishing. Much, much sleepier here on Sunday.
Now, the fact that it's empty doesn't mean it's not reserved. So
That is true.
we don't know that.
So we are going to check that and see if we need reservations if we were to come back on our way back up from the Kenai Peninsula. If you guys remember, we were down in the Redwood area in Northern California and they had a earthquake there in 1964. Well, that is also the case here in Alaska. So it was March 27th, 1964, which was actually my birthday. So I was born and the earthquakes tortured the Northwest. Pretty crazy. Okay, I don't know much about this type of fishing.
Well,
I used to fish when I was a little kid. We'd go out in the boat. My dad would tell us to be quiet because I guess that was supposed to scare the fish. We weren't gonna move around too much. But here, everyone just seems to be walking out in the stream and doing like 50 people all in one spot.
Since yesterday, it has been so many people here. So I guess Alaskans, what you do in the summer weekend, you go and fish.
Yeah.
There's a kid
Seems
behind
to be
you.
the thing here.
Look at, there's one getting yanked up right now, and of course I can't zoom in with this lens, so. We had seen somewhere online where the Hope Sunrise Museum was pretty cool and it's free to the public, so we're gonna go inside and check it out. Lady inside the museum was saying that they have, what, 19 students in their school?
Yes.
And she also said that this year they will have a graduating senior and half the town will come out to celebrate that graduation, so that's pretty interesting.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I would say Hope is like a little, it's not a fishing village. Everybody comes here to fish, but it's not like there's commercial fishing. It's just a cute little village.
It is pretty cool. We're gonna wander around the rest of the museum and check it out. They have a whole section here outside as well, so let's see what they got.
That could be a big bowl of wine. Look at this.
You funny, baby. So the little museum here in Hope, kind of cool.
It's very pretty, very cute. I mean, it's just like a probably 45 minute stop.
Absolutely, worth every penny too.
It's free,
Oh,
but
yeah, it is
they accept donations.
Yes.
So we did our little contribution.
And very well done, actually. Like, there's a lot of really cool things to see. Teach you a little bit of Hope history, so kind of cool.
And if you have your national park passport, bring it.
Yes, because they have stamps here.
Lori,
did you bring yours?
No.
No. Okay, cool.
Laura did.
Laura got hers squared away, so that's awesome. I think they're trying to get into the car, and we have the keys, so I think we need to go. So we're heading now down to Seward and to the Kenai Peninsula. So this is going to be awesome.
We are already in the Kenai Peninsula.
Oh, we're already in the Kenai Peninsula, but we're heading further into
Seward.
the Kenai Peninsula and Seward. Let's go. So after our little visit to Hope, we came back to where we overnighted, which was a little pullout. We completely forgot to show you guys, but literally it's a pullout here on what's now our left side that overlooks the Turnagain Arm. So pretty cool. Right on the road. It was kind of noisy until later in the night, and then it got quiet because this is not a busy road. We just looked at, or I should say I just looked at our right rear rotor on the RV, and it needs to be replaced. I've been noticing the brakes grinding here over the last couple of days, and I had made an assumption that it was going to be just a rock or some dirt in the pads. Well, I think there may have been a lot of dirt in the pads, and it just completely chewed up the pad and rotor. So right now the right rear brake is pretty much non-existent. I'll try and get a shot of that maybe when we get to where we get stopped. But we wanted to get down the road because there isn't a spot in Seward, Alaska where we can get the part, but we can get it in Soldotna. So we're going to come down here to a junction where the road turns down to Seward. We're going to park for a little bit, take the car over to Soldotna, which is about a 45-mile drive, and get the part. And then it looks like I'm going to be doing a brake video in the next couple of days.
And this happened while within the trip, because he checked the brakes before leaving Washington and everything was okay. So it was within the trip that all this happened. Yeah, everything looked good in Washington. So maybe a rock got in there and broke the pad. Who knows? But I do know this. No brake pad on the right rear. Not on the inside anyways.
Not a good thing.
Not a good thing. And we got 3 more brakes to stop us, so we're all right. No hard braking. So down the road we go, heading towards Seward, Alaska. We already saw this road, so I probably will shut the camera off until we get to back down to Alaska 1. There goes Vegan RV, leaving us on the side of the road. Bastards. Actually, they're not leaving us on the side of the road. They're just heading down to Seward. They're gonna grab a couple of spots down there. We're in a little turnout just down from the junction of 9 and 1. And we're gonna roll up to Soldotna and yeah, get some parts.
This stuff happens on the road. Let's just take it in a good way.
It just happens with vehicles.
Yeah.
Brake stuff.
Drink from your stuff again. I think that you can see the price there.
Oh, you can see the sticker still on it. Classy. We are back from Soldotna. Soldotna? Yeah, I believe it's Soldotna. Didn't film anything down there. We just went down to O'Reilly and back. Left the coach parked here in a turnout at Alaska 1 and Alaska 9, which is the cutoff to go down to Seward. And now we're gonna roll down to Seward. Kevin and Laura already have our spots picked out for us down there. I'm sure they're extra special. So, you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
There are parts of Alaska, obviously, that are extremely remote and don't have anything around, and it's, you know, small mom and pop stores, hardware stores and things like that. But there are auto parts and bigger things in certain towns. You just gotta hunt for them. So we had to go 45 miles to get to what was a decent size enough town to have an auto parts store, O'Reilly in this case, that has the parts. But we got the parts, so not a problem.
Good news, we have the parts.
Alrighty, we have arrived in Seward, Alaska, and one of the things about Alaska is if you arrive in a town and it's overcast and all the clouds are really low, you can't see anything. So we're kind of arriving in here and it's underwhelming right now, but we're assuming that once these clouds lift, it's going to be extremely cool. I don't know, but what we can tell you right now is that the tallest building in town is this over here. Yeah, the cruise ship. And of course, now the building's in the way. And now those other buildings are in the way. But there's a cruise ship over there, and it's the tallest building in town right now. And there it is. Oh, kind of, sort of. We know Seward is supposed to be really cool, so we're gonna just keep our fingers crossed that this stuff lifts, and we'll get some good views of the surrounding mountains.
Okay, 2 blocks left, so quarter mile.
And that is a Holland America ship. And of course, if I'd been filming right now, you guys could have seen that. We hit the dump station quick before we come over to the campground because there is no hookups over here. It's dry camping, but they do have a dump station there in the city.
It's just like many different city campgrounds. Yeah, but they don't offer really sewage, so yeah, it's like one for all of them pretty much.
I can't imagine that during checkout time it's probably pretty busy there. So yeah, I'd rather do that now and then we can do it up the road somewhere, but a lot of campgrounds right on the water, so it's pretty crazy. I believe we're staying at the Iditarod campground.
Yes.
So we're heading up there now, try to find our buddies from Vegan RV. We just pulled into the campground here in Seward, and I gotta show you guys this out here. Check that out.
Enough room for the slide, dude?
That's crazy. Probably not.
You gotta leave enough room for the slide.
Yeah, come this way more. You can be. I mean, we'll
That's
share
okay.
some of our spot with you.
This is a pretty crazy view out the front window of the coach right now. But if you see, we've got a couple little buddies playing out here out front too. 2 of them playing side by side. Just kind of hanging out, enjoying life. The life of a sea otter.
Unfortunately, this is where we're going to call this episode. So if this is your first time here, we'd love for you to hang out with us, get to know us a little bit, and that means you've got to hit that subscribe button, click the little notifications bell as well so that you'll get a notification anytime we post new episodes, and we'll see you again soon in the next one. Bye now.